Welcome to the Football In-Season Training video number 4. I'm Kenny Seifert, the coordinator of football officiating. We are now past the halfway point of the season. Please stay sharp on your mechanics and clear on your interpretations of how we want plays to be officiated. Today's video topic will be personal fouls and unsportsmanlike conduct. Rule 9.4 is titled Illegal Personal Contact. The rule explains all potential personal fouls. It is a lengthy list that includes everything from fighting, kicking, face masks, illegal helmet contact, horse collar, illegal blindside blocks, targeting, and roughing the passer, kicker, and holder. There is no limit to the number of personal fouls any player may accumulate in a game. However, any single personal foul may lead to disqualification if officials consider it to be flagrant. Also, a player is automatically disqualified for fighting, kicking an opponent, or contacting an official. Unsportsmanlike conduct is a non-contact foul that happens either during the play or when the ball is dead. Rule 9.5 details examples of unsportsmanlike conduct fouls, including taunting, profanity, and vulgar language or gestures. It is very important for officials to understand the difference between an illegal personal contact foul and a non-contact unsportsmanlike foul. An individual player or coach who commits two unsportsmanlike conduct fouls is automatically disqualified from a game. However, any single unsportsmanlike conduct foul may lead to disqualification if the officials consider it to be flagrant. As number 32 in blue crosses the field on this pass play, number 40 in white creates forceful contact. While the defender may have led with his hands, the contact against this receiver after the pass is thrown downfield is unnecessary and excessive. Note, this action does not rise to the level of being considered flagrant. Therefore, it is a 15-yard personal foul for unnecessary roughness. Nice job by the umpire and linesman for seeing this play and throwing their flags. Very good open field tackle by number 4 in white on this receiver. The original wrap and tackle that eventually landed both players out of bounds was executed very well. However, at the very end of the play, number 4 in white lifted and threw the receiver forcefully to the ground. This action is considered excessive and unnecessary and should have resulted in a 15-yard personal foul penalty. A defensive player shall not charge into the kicker or the kick holder on a scrimmage kick. As the kicker completes the kick and follow-through, player B makes unnecessary and excessive contact. This is a 15-yard personal foul for roughing the kicker. We have two different penalties as it relates to the safety and protection of kickers and kick holders, roughing the kicker and running into the kicker. The previous play demonstrated unnecessary and excessive contact against the kicker, which was considered roughing. Therefore, it was a 15-yard penalty. As you can see in this play, the contact is much less severe and was the result of the defender not being able to stop his momentum prior to sliding into the kicker as the kicker completed the kick. Running into the kicker is a 5-yard penalty. Great job by both referees for staying with the plays and having the appropriate flags. There are several exceptions as it relates to contact on kickers. One of those exceptions is if the defense touches the kick near the kicker. Prior to number 93 in green making contact by running into the kicker, his right hand makes contact with the ball. Nice job by the referee mechanically demonstrating that the kick had been touched by number 93 in green, resulting in no foul on this play. No player shall pile on any player who is lying on the ground. Nice run play with good physicality by both teams. However, the action by number 75 in blue was unnecessary, excessive, and by rule, completely illegal. Another outstanding job by the referee for staying with this play and catching this personal foul for piling on. One form of illegal helmet contact is spearing. Spearing is an act by any player who initiates contact against an opponent at the shoulders or below with the crown of his helmet. For obvious reasons, the rule is put in place for the safety of both players, especially the one initiating the contact. In this case, number 45 in white. Spearing is a 15-yard personal foul. This is a tremendous play that demonstrates that just because a play goes out of bounds that involves contact, it doesn't necessarily mean that a personal foul has occurred. As quarterback number 5 in white gathers in an errant snap, breaks a tackle, and is scrambling towards the left sideline, number 67 in black wraps and tackles at the edge of the sideline, and the momentum of both players takes the completion of the tackle several yards out of bounds. This continuation play is not a foul. Kudos to the line judge for watching this play start, develop, and finish, and continuing to officiate the players out of bounds. Job well done. Although difficult to see on this video, as number 20 in white and number 7 in red get tangled up as they are going down the field on this run play, their momentum carries them far out of bounds into the bench area. Remember, just because players go out of bounds doesn't necessarily mean that a foul has been committed. We are now on the backside of the regular season. This is the time of the season that each game tends to take on a more significant meaning to the players, coaches, schools, and school communities. Rivalry games, conference championships, and PowerPoints for postseason seeding purposes begins to take shape. Emotions will be running high. Be persistent, consistent, and stay the course. Please come to each game with a fresh mind and an attitude that allows you to thrive in these elements. Enjoy the next 2 weeks of some outstanding Missouri high school football.